Hi there. My name is Chip Tangen. I am the political director for the Libertarian Party of Minnesota, and I'm here to talk with you about petitioning for our 2024 candidates. We have two of them. Rebecca Whiting from Bemidji, she's running for United States Senate, and down in the cities we have TJ Hawthorne running for House District 44B. Now, the collection window is short. It is May 21st through June 4th, and we have a lot of signatures to collect. 2,000 for Rebecca, 500 for TJ. Now, there is some good news. This is a letter-sized petition template that the Secretary of State's office has now finally approved for candidates. This means it can be on our website, we can email it to you, you can email it to your friends. All we ask is that you return the actual signed physical copies in physical form to us. If you postmark it by May 30th, you can email the Libertarian Party of Minnesota at 1710 Douglas Drive North, Suite 225U, Golden Valley, Minnesota 55422. Otherwise, you can hand off copies to a local Libertarian Party activist. Now, how do you do this? How do you petition? Well, first of all, don't wear political clothing. Wear something neutral. And start with your friends. And when you muster up the courage, your conversation might be something like this. Hi, my name is Chip. My friend Rebecca Whiting is running for the United States Senate. People go, oh, that's great. And you say, yeah, she's great. You'd like her. Anyway, for Rebecca to get onto the ballot, she needs to collect 2,000 signatures, and they give us only 2 weeks. Oh, that's a shame. Um, and so then you go, yes, and I'm not asking for your vote. We'll come back and campaign for that if you're interested. But we just need help to get her on the ballot so voters have more choices. Would you mind signing this petition? A lot of the time, that's all you need to do. If you find yourself being engaged in a political conversation with them, well, what are Rebecca's positions on all of these issues? Tell me about, you can mention that we're with the Libertarian Party, where all minor parties have to do this petitioning. But don't spend a lot of time on this. You need to move on. People should understand that you've got a time crunch. So I encourage you, just move on. Now, what does the petition form look like? Let's walk through that and talk about some of the things that you'll come across. We have these petition forms pre-filled out at the top for Rebecca and TJ. Now, you need to make sure that people fill out the form correctly. Date, that's obvious. This is what trips up a ton of people. You've just asked them to sign for their signature. So what do? They give you their signature in the spot where they're supposed to print their name. Make sure they do that correctly. Unfortunately, we do need to ask for their birth year, and if they're a 17-year-old who's going to be 18 on election date, we need their month and day as well. You only need the year for everyone else. Signature, residence address. People do not need to put their city and town and zip code here. It's just the street address. There is a box for city and a box for county. Now, you can make liberal use of ditto marks. You can't fill this out, but they can. So if you're going through a neighborhood, if you're going to a husband and wife at the same household, they can use ditto marks for their address. That should help make it easier for folks. Now, your two things to keep in mind. I mentioned you cannot fill out this form unless you come across somebody who is physically disabled or say legally blind. I've come across people. In that case, you can fill this out. A few people will ask you about this signer's oath. Assure them that it's not something they need to worry about. We filed a lawsuit on this. We lost, but the good news was, I guess, they said, hey, nobody has to worry about this. They can change their mind. No one will be sued for perjury if they sign this form and later decide to vote in the primary for Amy Klobuchar or whoever the GOP candidate has. Well, that about covers it. If you have more questions, feel free to give me a call. You can reach out to me at chip.tangen, Tangen, at lpmn.org. I'll help you out. We should have some information up on our website. Uh, and I want to thank you for helping us get our candidates on the ballot. Let's do this. Thanks.